Welcome to Thursday's Tabata training. Today what we are going to do is we have 3 different sets. We're going to do 50 seconds, 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We're going to do 4 different movements. After the 4th movement, we're going to take 1 minute rest. We're going to do 2 rounds of this workout. 50 seconds of work is definitely something that we're going to have to pace ourselves on. If you did Tuesday's work, you'll know we did 45 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. That 45 seconds, it seems short, but when you're moving, it can actually add up pretty quickly. So make sure you're going at a pace that is sustainable. All movements, again, are completely modifiable. You can add a jump to increase intensity. You can take away the jump to decrease the intensity. I was just telling one of my coworkers that for some reason today I am wrecked. I don't know if it's not recovering, definitely become a little off of my schedule, staying up late at night, watching Netflix. So my sleep is off, I'm not recovering. So I'm gonna do what I can today. The most important thing for me and for you is keeping that structural integrity, keeping that form together. So let's go ahead and start warming up. We are going to do ourselves. Hopefully as we get going, get that blood flowing, we feel a little bit better. Let's go ahead and start with walkouts today. We're going to start at the top of the mat. Hips go back, back stays flat, spine is nice and long, that neck is in a nice straight line with that back. Round it out, bring that head down to those toes. Once you reach that mat, you may be able to keep those legs straight. You might have a slight bend. Go ahead and walk it to that plank. From that plank today, we're going to do that push-up. You modify that push-up by putting the knees to the ground, chest to the ground, back to the plank. Walking it to those toes, rolling it up to 1 vertebrae at a time to get that back flat, and then squeeze the glutes to stand all the way up. Hips go back, round out that spine to the ground, walk it out to that plank. Adding that push-up. This is number 2. Slowly walking it back to those feet. Flattening that back. Squeeze the glutes to stand. I always like to, you might notice, put my stomach on my core here, just to make sure that I am keeping that midline nice and tight as I move. And then we go ahead and add that push-up. Walking it back nice and slowly, 1 hand at a time. Hands and toes, flat back, squeeze the glutes to stand. Let's go ahead and do 2 more. Hips are back, round it down. Feeling all those muscles. What's tight today? What feels good? Flatten that back, squeeze those hips. 1 more. Round it out. Once you get to the bottom of that hamstring stretch, add that push-up. Walk it back nice and slowly. Flatten that back. Squeeze those glutes to stand. Today's first movement is jumping jacks. We're going to get nice and light on our feet. Time to get those heart rates up. If from here you want to reduce that step, we can go 1 at a time. You're still with each leg, moving those arms, bringing to them top. If you have bad shoulders here, you might not be bringing your hands to meet at the top above the head, might be keeping it a little bit lower. You can also increase that shoulder workout by keeping the arms parallel to the ground. So they're out straight. Might be working on our coordination here a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and get into that air squat. Hips go back and down. Our knees are over those toes. Squeezing the glutes to stand, keeping that chest nice and tall. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, from here we're going to add a little bit of movement to that squat. Hips down and back, bring it up Kick out that leg to the side. Really activating the sides of our glutes. Putting my hands there to make sure I'm activating them. Keeping my shoulders over that straight leg where I'm bearing all my weight. Woo! Knees out over those toes. Weight is in the heels outside of midfoot. In the workout, we will be doing jumping squats. Just go ahead and do 5 jump squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're doing 5 seconds of that for work. So feel free to sometimes remove the jump in that squat. Next, we're going to go into high knees. Get those knees nice and high, light off the balls of those feet. Here we go. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go reverse lunges today. Step it back. Not too big of a step. 90 degrees in the front, 90 degrees in the back. Step it forward, up and forward by driving through that front heel. After lunges, we're going to have 1 minute break before we're going to move into plank jacks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to get on the plank. From here, modified movement today. Step, step, center, center. Step it wide with the right. Step it wide with the left. Bring it in with the right. Bring it in with the left. And you bring it back in and out. You want to keep those hips in one nice line. If you have to in this movement, just hold plank on the toes or on the knees, making sure that your palms are right underneath those shoulders. From there, we're going to go onto our backs. We're going to go into a scissor. So opposite from plank jacks, we're just going out, in and out with those legs. Make sure you have a space with enough room. You want to keep that lower back pressed into the ground. You can modify the movement by bringing your legs up. We want to pick a range of motion where we can keep the lower back pressed into the ground so it's not peeling off right above our hips. You can also modify and help yourself by putting your hands right underneath those glutes, lifting those hips a little bit. That might help you to keep your lower back braced into the ground. Maybe taking your hands in and out to modify that movement. Next thing we're doing today is burpees. Let's go ahead and do 4 for that warm-up. Chest to the ground. Feet are out. Then you land with your feet outside the hands. Big jump. Bring it out. Feet outside those hands, knees over those toes. Big jump. We get that chest as tall as we can, as soon as we can, so that when we're jumping, we're not landing with our hips high with a lot of pressure on our back and jumping up. We're actually landing and bringing ourselves into a squat before we jump for a proper burpee. Flutter kicks. Back to the ground on our backs. Again, lower backs pressed into the ground. Modifying that movement by keeping those heels maybe a little bit higher. Making that movement harder by keeping those feet lower, getting those flutter kicks in. So everybody should be doing this right now because we are warming up all the movements as I go over them. Another modification, hands underneath those hips. That's going to keep your lower back pressed into the ground. Hands out to the side with your heels low is the hardest one. From there, we're going to rest 1 minute. Back to plank. This one is going to be a roaster on the shoulders, okay? Palms are going to start right underneath those shoulders, on those toes. Modify down by using your knees. We are going to go forearm, forearm. When that second hand taps the ground, you're gonna use that same hand to press up, back to the top. And now I'm gonna go back down with that arm, and I'm gonna tap with my forearm, press it up through that same arm. So you're switching hands to press up on and go down on between each rep. So hopefully you've done a few of those now. We're gonna go into air squats. We've done jumping squats. Now we're gonna go into air squats. Today, keeping that chest really tall. If you've got good mobility in your back, I want you today for these, interlace those hands, bring them above your shoulders. We're gonna bring those hips down and back from here, keeping that chest nice and tall for those squats. All right? Working on a little mobility while we build that strength. And then we are gonna do either chair dips. If you have a chair, I have to go get one for myself. Or you're gonna do push-ups with your hands really close to your body. So that way your elbows go straight back and up. This is really focusing on that tricep. If you have a chair, let's see here, I can actually use my couch. I can modify it by keeping my legs bent at 90 degrees. My elbows go straight to the back of the room and up. Make it a little harder for myself by keeping my legs straight. Make it much harder for myself by getting a second chair to prop my feet up on. So you can upscale that movement. From there, we're gonna do what we did the other day in terms, we start in a lunge, and we're gonna do a hop. I call it a 4-count hop, but I find it a little bit easier to instruct with a 5-count because you're gonna jump from this lunge, up, hop your feet back and forth 4 times before you jump into the 5th rep for that lunge. So we jump up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lunging that next leg. Jump up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we go into that next lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we lunge. Let's go ahead and do that a little faster now. This is the last part of our movements. So we're gonna start at the bottom of that lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 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 lunge. Making sure to keep those shoulders nice and tall, stacked on those top of those hips. You're keeping that chest, heart space open and tall, all right? We don't want to get so fatigued that we start rounding out, losing that structural integrity, bringing the weight to the ball of the feet. We don't want it to look ugly, let's make it look good. All right, those are the movements today. 50 seconds on, 10 seconds rest between each movement. We're going to do all this work after 4 sets, 1 minute break, and we're gonna do 3 sets, 2 times. A lot of math, just jump in with me. I'm gonna start a clock, and we're gonna get going. Make sure you have your water close by. And we're starting with jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1, and go. 50 seconds, 5, 0. We got a lot of work here. Make sure you're at a pace that is sustainable. We want to be able to breathe through the movement. Breaks are super short today. Breathing into that stomach. With our endurance, high intensity. Great job. We have 20 seconds remaining on this first set. If you want to increase the intensity, let's go ahead. Add that coordination, crossing the feet. Arms parallel to the ground, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Grab that water in the 10 seconds. We're going into jumping squats next. You might jump every other squat and go. You might slow it down and land. It's really, really hard to hit this full intensity As I mentioned when we started, I'm feeling tired today. I gotta listen to my body. If you feel good, try and double time my reps. Here we go, 30 seconds remaining. Knees out over those toes, weights in the heels and the midfoot. Keep that chest tall, gaze straight ahead. Don't look at your shoes. Do not look at the ceiling. Keep those vertebrae nicely stacked. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, shake it out. We got high knees next. Going in 3, 2, 1. Step it if you have to. We have started opposite hand with opposite foot. As you start to feel better, when that heart rate comes down, let's get those knees up, light on the feet. There we go. 30 seconds. Think about running up a hill. You just got to get to the top. Chest is tall. Nice job. 20 seconds, less than 20. Here we go. Keep those knees up. Don't get lazy on me. 3. Sorry, 10 seconds. Let's pump those arms, the feet will follow. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Going into those lunges. If you feel amazing today, jump them. 3, 2, 1. Starting at the top of the mat, reverse. Step it forward, 90 degrees in the front, 90 degrees in the back. Keep that chest tall. Don't put your hands on your legs. It's never going to help you get stronger. Keep your hands on the hips, on the shoulders. Some people sometimes like to put them above the head. I just make sure that you're not tweaking that neck forward. Here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And rest. We got a full 1 minute, 10-second rest here. Let's go ahead and stretch those quads. Grab your water. Next, we're going to go into those plank jacks and scissors. Making sure you have enough room here. Got another about 40 seconds. Thanks for joining me today. Just getting that workout started here, 30 seconds. Stretching what feels tight. Whew. Starting to feel a little bit better. Just need to take some movement sometimes. Get that blood flowing. 10 seconds. Tomorrow we got core class. Happy Friday. 3, 2, 1. Let's go into those plank jacks. Palms right underneath those shoulders. Feet out. And in. Keep those hips low. Don't bring them up. Okay? You don't want to look like a mountain. You keep that plank. You're keeping those glutes really tight. Gazing about 2 feet in front of you. Nice long spine. Here we go. 30 seconds left. Whew. Embrace that pain. Embrace the blood flow. Embrace that sweat. 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1, and rest. Bring it right over onto those glutes. We're doing scissors next. In 3, 2, 1. Bring those heels down. The lower the heels, the harder the movement. Legs out and back in. If this feels good, You can feel free to cross those legs at the top, switching with each repetition. If it starts to feel hard and your lower back's peeling, raise those heels a little bit. You're still building the strength. Really important to keep that low back pressed right into the mat. You might be doing it with a little modification with those hands underneath those hips. Here we go. 13 seconds left. Woo! Embrace that burn. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it up. Oh, we're going into those burpees next. 50 seconds of burpees. Here we go. In 2, 1, go. Chest to the ground, feet up, big jump. You may also step it back, bring it to the ground, step it up. No hop, remove it if you need to. All that matters is that you keep moving at your own pace. Might be faster, might be slower. Here we go. Just past the halfway point. Got flutter kicks, and then a minute rest. So let's keep that intensity. Here we go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and turn it over. Go into those flutter kicks next. Again, the lower those heels, the harder the intensity. 2, 1, go. Get those feet up and kicking them. Nice, light flutter kicks. "30 seconds remaining. Here we go. "20. Nice job. We have 1 minute break after this, so fight the urge to take a break. This is where you build that strength. The only way to get results is to get comfortable with the uncomfortable. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it up. Stretching out that core if you need to. Woo. Every minute break, I'll try and give you guys an update from life.com. We have about another 50 seconds. So we have in our Cox Impact and WeSpire a sign up for our Healthcare Heroes campaign, putting together either a quick video or a photo, thanking our medical staff. So if you guys want to put something together, if you have any questions, you can find it in the weekly on WeSpire or Cox Impact. 20 seconds. We're really looking forward to getting a few more photos and videos to present it to our medical staff, thanking them from all of Cox. 10 seconds. Stand it up. We're going to start with up-down planks and go into squats. Into that plank. 2, 1. Palms are underneath those shoulders. In that nice plank, you might be on our knees to modify it. Right arm down, left. Bring it back up. Keeping that plank. If you need to, if your hips are rocking too much, widen that stance. It's going to keep your hips square to the ground, and that's where we want them. Here we go. Amazing job, you guys. Keeping that core tight, that includes the glutes. Here we go. A good roaster on those shoulders. 12 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, squats, if it feels really good today, add that jump. I'm gonna be honest with my body, remove the jump. Just go for those reps. Hips down and back, here we go, 50 seconds. Knees are out over those toes, keeping that chest tall. If you feel good, remember, keep those arms up. Keep those, don't get lazy and let those arms bend above the head. We're keeping them straight. Really focusing on that thoracic spine, that upper back mobility. Might also hit you there in that lower back. 20 seconds, here we go. This is one of my favorites to really work on the mobility of my entire back and my shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Rest. If you have those arms up, shake them out. We're going to go into those dips. You can do it with the push-ups, keeping those elbows close to the body. Arms stay super close. For the dips, arms straight back. Here we go. Try and get 90 degrees, like tap on the butt, and up. Nice job. Keeping the butt really close to the back of that chair. It's going straight down, straight up. We're not popping our hips anywhere in that movement. It's high volume. Most of us will have to modify these if the tricep is a super small muscle group. Here we go. Try and do this. Find that modification. Go 50 seconds, unbroken. 10 seconds remaining. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. Relax. We're going to go to that lunge, 5-hop lunge. 5 seconds. Let's go ahead. Get ready. Starting that lower up part of that lunge. 2, 1. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch and lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch and lunge. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch and lunge. 2, 3, 4. Switch and lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Keep this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch and lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 minute break. Awesome job. Keep it moving. Shake it out. Grab some water. In the weekly for Dealer.com Burlington, this week we had a post about supporting our local community. We really want to focus all the businesses that are local right now, because they definitely need our help. You can find a lot of the businesses in that post. We want to focus on Pine Street, wherever you live. Focus on those mom and pop shops. Focus on those local stores, your local farms. The business from you is going to go so much further there. Could be in the form of a future gift of a gift certificate, shopping online. I know Ski Rack's doing some orders with shoes. You can even buy the bikes. 3 seconds, jumping jacks. Here we go, second round. We're 15 minutes in. We're gonna go for another 15. Nice job. Starting this all over again for the second round. If you're not feeling good, call it for today. Stretch it out. If this feels good, let's go ahead. Keep those arms parallel to the ground. Crossing those feet as everything comes in. Crossing the hands. Nice job. Halfway. If you're doing these, make sure you are not getting lazy with those arms and flopping them around. Keep them parallel to the ground. Core is engaged. Shoulders engaged. On the way back, pinching those shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. Jump squats are next. 5 seconds. We happy when I get these out of my way? 2, 1. Hips down back, chest is tall. Jumping through. Jump through the heels. Do not let yourself get in the balls of those feet, okay? Really push those hips back and down. If you're falling forward with your weight, slow it down. Just do the squat. Halfway. Nice job. Really explode through the hips, squeezing the glutes on the way up. Woo. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy, shake it out. Always coupled it with those high knees. 3, 2, 1. Now those legs are burning, pick them up. Come on, get those knees up. Here we go, we got this. This is where we get results. It's never fun or easy to do the stuff that works. Come on. 30 seconds. Faster feet as the heart rate lowers. 20 seconds remain. Ignore the pain. Pump those arms. The legs will follow. 3, 2, 1. And sorry, I totally chipped you here. 5, 4, 3, 2. And we go into those lunges. Reverse lunges. Start at the top of the mat. 3, 2, 1. Step it back. 90 degrees in the front. 90 degrees in the back. Putting those hands on the hips. If this feels good for you today, go ahead and jump it back. Making sure those shoulders stay stacked on top of those hips. Don't let that knee smash into the ground. Really control that motion the whole way up, the whole way down. Nice job. 13 seconds remaining before we have our minute break. Let's jump it out. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute rest. Woo. Walk it out, walk it out. Okay. Stretching out those quads. Plank jacks are next. Trying to catch my breath a little bit. Reminder, Monday, Vinyasa Yoga at 11. Tuesday, high intensity interval training. Sounds more intimidating than it is sometimes. Wednesday, yin yoga. It's great balance for this time of life. Got about 15 seconds. Going to plank jacks next. Thursday, this class, Tabata. Friday, core, hands underneath the shoulders, feet out and in. If you need to, step, 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 right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Feels good, you're using both feet together. Keeping that spine nice and long. Gaze straight ahead. Don't look at your shoes. Keep those hips as low as you can. Squeezing those glutes. Hit both the bottom and the top of that kick. Here we go. 20 seconds. Breathe it out. Go to scissors next. Working the reverse side in 10 seconds. Breathe through the burn. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse it. Slow down and reverse it. 3, 2, 1. Making sure we have enough room for those scissors. Keep the lower back. Press into the ground. Get those heels higher Modifying the movement. Legs are engaged, completely straight, driving through those toes. Nice job. Here we go. Halfway. Those legs are engaged, they're straight. Quads are straight. Driving through those toes. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it up. Here we go. Back to burpees. 10 flutter kicks, and go. Chest to the ground. Kick those feet back. They come in wide. Squat, jump. Chest to the ground. Wide. Squat, jump. Woo. Stronger than yesterday. Better for tomorrow. Here we go. If you need to, step it forward. Step it back. Remove the push-up if you have to. Just hit that plank. All that matters is you are moving. Nice job. Keep this up. 5. One more. And up. Flutter kicks are next. Get down. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Really just enough for her to feel how much your lungs have blown up. Keep those legs straight. Really learning how to hit a strength movement when your heart is pumping and your blood is flowing is so important. If you need to, pop those hips up, adjust, hands underneath. Keep that low back pressed into the mat. Here you go, drive through those toes. Legs are straight. Flutter kicks. 15 seconds. Here we go, breathe through it. Keep it light. Really in that core for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Grab that water. 1 minute break. Okay, we have 4 minutes left, guys, after this. Amazing job. I'm starting to get my workout brain fog here. Another volunteer program that we have going on right now, we have a virtual reading program where you could sign up, you could sign up your kids. It's really to try and help those around us that have kids at home and help. It's 1 hour. Kind of keep them occupied, keep them productive, doing something good for the community, something good for kids, something good for themselves, something good for you. We got about 15 seconds. We're going to start with up, down planks. Okay, all right, let's bring those palms. Staying on our knees, not quite time to go. Palms directly underneath those shoulders. Pop it up to plank in 2, 1. Glutes are engaged, nice and tight. Bring it down to the right, left, bring it up. If you can't keep those hips square, nice wide stance. Really want to try, grab this movement to keep those hips square. So what I don't want to see is a big twist of those hips to get yourself up, all right? Keep them, those glutes engaged. Keep those hips parallel to the ground. Keep that butt down. This one's a roaster. Here we go. 15 seconds remaining. Last time we're hitting this. Get that consistency. If it gets super hard, hit that plank. Just hold right here. We got 5 seconds left. Come on, and you do anything for 5 seconds. And rest. Ooh, we got squats. Again, working on that thoracic spine, back mobility. Hands are up, arms are locked straight ahead. I'm locking my hands together with my thumb. Really fighting to keep those arms straight. It can get hard as the time passes. Really fighting to keep those knees out over the toes in the bottom of that squat. Weight stays in the heels, so push those hips back and down. Here we go. Halfway. It's not too far back. Nice job. 15 seconds. Really fight, reaching through the ceiling. Give me some sunshine for 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do one more here. Shake it out. Nice job, you guys. All right, dips next. Really hitting those triceps. Elbows go back. You may again do push-ups, just keeping your arms close to your body. You might have a bend. Modifying that movement in any way that you need to get 50 seconds of work. Might feel easy in the beginning, but 20 seconds later, sometimes a whole different story. We want to keep it consistent. We want to try and hit this unbroken. So modifying where you need to. You will still get stronger. Here we go. Elbows back and down. Keeping that chest tall. But if you're doing those dips, it's brushing right up against the back of that chair. You're keeping it close. You're not popping those hips at the top, all right? Just your triceps working here. For 5, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. 5 count hop lunges. This is usually called the 4 count, but here we go. Bottom of that lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, opposite lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time that big rep, hit that lunge. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sprinting to the finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going full minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And stand it up. Nice job today, everybody. Grab that water. We are done. Amazing job. Burner. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to unmute you for any questions and a stretch out. Woo! Oh, great. I hear some tunes.
All right, that was me.
That's so good. I missed my workout with music. All right, let's go ahead and start with those quads. It's burning for me right now. You're going to bring that same foot, same hand. Hopefully that heel's all the way to the glutes. Drive that knee back, hip forward, shoulders back. Great workout, everybody.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Woo! And let's go ahead, switching legs, shaking it out. Opposite side. Reminder, get that knee back, hip forward, shoulders back. It has been snowing on and off today.
I know.
I've been watching it in the workout. Not really sure how I feel about it.
It's wild.
I remember the same thing last year when I was on maternity leave, and I was like, oh, I thought spring was supposed to come. Well, probably could use a snowstorm because I still have my studded snows on, so
yeah.
if the snow is completely my fault. Relax, shake it out. Let's go ahead, take a seat. We're gonna do a nice wide sit. Bring out one leg at a time. Woo. Bending forward at the waist, keeping that back flat. Very tight. Again, tomorrow, 11 to 11:30, we got core class with Jay-Z. I can hear my daughter upstairs who has not taken a nap yet today.
I hear her too.
Oh, you do? That's funny. She also did not sleep well last night, so I don't know what's going on. We're going to take that right hand, we're going to drive it up and over our body to the left side. Really getting that stretch through the obliques. Keep that shoulder back. Stacked on top of the opposite shoulder. And relax, slowly rolling it back up to center. Let's go ahead and now take that left arm over to the right side. Again, keeping those shoulders stacked. Great job today, you guys. I didn't think it was nearly as bad as Tuesday. I did do quite some modifying for myself today. Gotta listen to those bodies. Sometimes they're a little roasted. Bring it back to center. Now bend it forward at the waist, really walking those hands forward. Dropping that head. You might feel the stretch in the groin. You might feel the stretch behind the knees. Right on the inside here too. If you feel it in that knee area, make sure you're hitting this stretch. If you can hit it at night, just a little consistency will go a long way. And just a little slacking goes along, you know, takes you so long to build the mobility and the strength, but just a little break. 2 steps forward, 5 steps back. Slowly walk those hands back, bring that torso tall. Move your legs in with your hands, nice and slowly, shaking it out. Let's go hit that groin stretcher and that butterfly. Keeping those heels out at first, driving those knees down, bending forward at the waist, keeping that back flat. Amazing job today, everybody. If you have any special requests for next week, let me know. I really like to program the workouts on the weekends. Or if you have any inspiring fitness instructors on Instagram, YouTube, let me know as well. I can take a look and incorporate some of their stuff into our classes here. We're gonna walk those heels to the, walk our hips to the heels, still driving those knees down. Getting a deeper stretch in that groin. And go ahead, relax, shake it out. All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna stay seated right now. I'm gonna bring my arm across the body, stretching out my shoulders. Feels really good after all those dips. An endurance blaster when you hit for those 45, 50-second windows. And relax, switch sides. Shaking it out, driving that elbow up and back. If you've got the mobility here, go ahead, bring that opposite hand to meet those fingers. You may also, if you don't have the mobility, kind of use that shirt Or if you have a strap close by, always really good to have. This is one stretch that I should be doing more. I'll do this one at night. And relax, slowly pull out of it, switching sides. Again, if you have that mobility. Keeping the back flat in this one. Try and keep that upper elbow back, not to put a lot of weight and pressure on that head. We don't want to bring our head forward, misaligning our vertebrae in our neck. Keep those necks strong and healthy. And relax. Also reduces headaches, tension headaches, migraines. Amazing job today, everybody. Grab your water. Thanks for joining me and the Dealer.com Life Team.